For me, marriage equality is simply an issue of fairness. Fairness not only for committed couples, but for families as well, especially for those children of couples who today do not have the same rights as those with parents who are allowed to marry. Marriage equality is an issue that comes down to human dignity. More and more, people are coming to realize that marriage equality is not an attack on anyone, but rather our effort to fulfill the promise of equality that is right and the right of every American and for every family and every child of our state.
As Marylanders, Marylanders from different faiths, Marylanders different party affiliations, we all want the same thing for our kids. We want them to live in loving, committed, caring homes that are protected equally under the law. And that's what this question is about. And it's a question that I believe the people of our state will affirmatively answer, and that we will decide together to move forward because every child's home should be protected equally under the law. This ballot question, this bill that was passed by the Maryland General Assembly, has probably more enumerated protections of religious freedom and religious liberty, as well it should, because without freedom of individual conscience and equal respect for the dignity and the rights of all, there is no freedom of religion. They both go together.
I think all of us believe, along with a growing majority of Americans, that welcoming committed gay couples to the rights and responsibilities of marriage is the right thing to do. When two people commit their lives to each other, government has no business standing in their way and no business treating one group of couples differently than another group of couples. Our nation's Constitution guarantees us all equal protection under the law, and that's really what Maryland question number 6 does. It treats all citizens equally under the law while protecting the religious freedoms of everyone. Throughout our history, each generation has expanded our commitment to equality, and by doing so, America has always been a beacon of freedom. In the days leading up to the vote for marriage equality in New York, I spoke privately with many undecided legislators in both parties, and for many of them, it was clear during those conversations that they were determined to do what was right. They didn't talk about politics or party loyalty. They talked about something else, something much more personal and meaningful, their families. They talked about what their spouses and mothers and children were telling them and how important this issue is to other members of their families. And I know through some of those conversations that exactly the same thing must be taking place here all across Baltimore and all across Maryland. Marylanders have a chance to lead the way on Election Day.